Fox 13 News at 9 starts now.
Tonight we're learning distressing new information about the death of Memphis police officer Joseph McKinney. Friends and family called him Rusty. He was killed in the line of duty Friday during a shootout with two teenage suspects. Two other officers were also wounded in that shooting, and both the teens were shot. One of them were killed. It's an absolutely horrific situation and a devastating reminder of the danger that our brave officers face each and every day as they protect our community. That situation made even more heartbreaking today. The Shelby County District Attorney's Office tells Fox 13 current information indicates Officer McKinney was shot by friendly fire. That's to say he was accidentally hit by a fellow officer. We learned that information as the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation handles its investigation. The TBI reports its findings to the district attorney, not to the Memphis Police Department. This new information today about Officer McKinney's death was a shock to so many. Our newsroom reached out to our police contacts and found out that none of them had any idea about this. Interim Memphis Police Chief C.J. Davis telling Fox 13 today, quote, "We continue to mourn the death of Officer Joseph McKinney as we learn this new information. The facts remain that our officers responded to a very violent encounter that tragically resulted in Officer McKinney being fatally shot." The Memphis Police Association, the union, also reacted tonight saying, quote, "It was a result of the suspect's decisions to become violent that led to the exchange of gunfire, which led to the tragic loss of life. We will continue to focus on Officer McKinney's valor in the face of danger and the sacrifice he made for the citizens of this city. There are plans to honor that sacrifice and for the community to show its support for Officer McKinney's loved ones and our police. Sunday night, there will be a sea of blue around Whitehaven. That's the community where Officer McKinney served. If you'd like to show your support, we put this map on our website. Go to fox13memphis.com. Then Monday, there will be a public funeral. Visitation begins at 11 a.m., lasts until 1, followed by the funeral at 1:30. Both of those are happening at Hope Church on Walnut Grove in Cordova. And tonight, as our community continues to mourn and we try to process this shocking new information, there is progress on holding those responsible accountable. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation announced charges against the 17-year-old who was wounded in that shootout. Fox 13's Jack Billieu was live with that tonight. Jack, I understand the DA wants to try the 17-year-old, legally a juvenile, as an adult in this case.
Yeah, Daryl, the DA's office says it intends to move this case to adult court. For now, though, that suspect faces charges in the juvenile system, 43 counts altogether.
Investigators say that 17-year-old was a passenger in the stolen car 18-year-old Jaylon Lobley was driving. According to the TBI, officers spotted that car near the corner of Horn Lake and Charter at around 2 a.m. Friday. And when they went up to the car, shots were fired at them. Officers returned fire. The car drove half a mile away, and the officers arrested the two teenagers. Lobley died at the hospital. That 17-year-old, who has not been identified publicly, is still hospitalized. Today, TBI agents charged the teenager with the following juvenile counts: 13 counts of attempted first-degree murder, 13 counts of assaulting a first responder, 13 counts of aggravated assault, 1 count of having a firearm during a felony, 1 count of theft, 1 count of prohibited weapons, and 1 count of evading arrest. We also learned today the DA's office will seek to have those charges upgraded to adult court where the penalties are more severe. A judge will have the final say on that transfer. Today, the DA's office said, quote, "The charges we are pursuing against this defendant underscores the gravity of this tragic incident. Cumulatively, these charges carry a potential maximum sentence of 400 years.
Right now, that teen is only charged with attempted murder, not first-degree murder. That's because the DA's office says its latest information shows that Officer McKinney was killed by friendly fire, but the DA's office also tells us it will pursue more charges as it gets more information. Daryl.
That is Fox 13's Jack Billieu live in East Memphis tonight. Jack, thank you.